Disco Halal A&R sessions with the Moscow.
I almost made it. I almost made it. What's up? You're alive.
Yo,
We're alive. We're alive and alive.
just about
Just
surviving.
surviving. Excited for the. Are you excited for the summer? I hope people can hear you. I hope people are here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Disco Halal and our show. Today I got Auntie Flo, straight
Yo,
from
hello.
London town. If you don't know Auntie Flo, then you're probably not on the right show. But if you do know him, then you are probably don't know enough. So now it's the time for you to know more about this unbelievable artist that we've been blessed to release one record of his. And man, your credentials and the music that you've done and the remixes and endless. If I start now, we won't have enough time to listen to music even.
I
So
don't know about
I'll just say, just go to Discogs and just see whatever this guy has done with his own label, with the new. You got a new radio kind of. What do you got? Like a new. What's this new thing venture that you're working on now?
yeah, ambient flow. You heard of anti-flow? This is ambient flow. Ambient flow
Yeah.
radio. Lockdown listening for everyone that's like comatose in their own, isolation pods in their own places around the world, and it's just like music to help them escape and forget about all this shit that we're all having to deal with.
What's
So
the origins of this music? I hope people hear Brian.
I hope so. Sorry, I've had all these issues. My microphone is broken on my laptop, so I'm having to speak into this little shitty thing. And it's not very loud. So, but
I
luckily I've
know.
got a
Let's see if
loud
they can hear
voice.
you or not.
So
They will say in the chat, so you can check. They say
yeah,
yes. I don't trust
okay,
them. I don't trust them, but yeah, they say yes, but I
okay.
don't trust.
Thank you,
Can you hear
thank you.
me? Maybe I need to make him louder, but I can't, so it doesn't matter. Wait, I'm gonna paste on the I'm gonna paste in the chat the ambient. What's the origins of the music in ambient flow? Let's open it for a
Oh,
second. We can open
thanks.
it. Why do I need to only paste? We can open it.
Yeah, a plug.
What's
Yeah, the
the
origins
origins
are
of the music?
the origins are. I mean, I've always been interested in all sorts of music, and I guess music for me is always very much based on like you know the type of place and the type of audience that I'm playing. Like most people, you're not going to play ambient music in a club necessarily. Um, Afternoon, Kev from Glasgow. Good to see some Glasgow people in the audience.
In the
That's where I'm
house,
originally from.
Kev is the
um,
there's a big Glasgow scene here in this chat room. You will see.
yeah, here we fucking go. And
I think I might need to use headphones also because I can barely hear you.
cool.
Let me
Hopefully,
try.
well, the audience say they can, so that's good. I'll keep talking loud. Yeah, I started studying sound therapy. Actually, that was one of the origins. I've been
Yeah,
like playing gongs and stuff. Actually, maybe I'll play you a little gong set at the end of
gong
this at
me.
the end of this thing. Yeah, gong you up. And so I've been doing that. I'm really interested in like music, psychology, what it does to our brains and everything else. So I was interested.
Sorry, wait. Is there a way to make it loud? Okay, the volume.
Yeah, there you go.
But
Oh, this is a
you
good.
created the music?
No, 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 no. This is I just select all the tracks. I just select all the tracks, and I work with guest curators. So every month is
All
a
right.
different guest curator. We had Twitch Optimal. We've had this month is Violet, Naive Lisbon.
Yeah.
We had KMRU from Nairobi. We had Sarathi Korber. We've got coming up with James Holden, which which will be really exciting. We got
What's
Azu
the
T
difference between
Walini.
the two? Like it's two
Has
different
got
tracks.
bird
It's a
song as
mix.
well. Yeah, you can mix
It,
them together. You got
okay,
bird
and it
song.
all
You
works
got bird.
together.
Yeah, exactly. Set your
And does it
levels.
change it? Can I change it, or does it?
No,
How
no,
does it
no.
work?
It's just radio. Radio. You just listen to it.
And then it's over.
Down, lie down. It plays all day long. It plays all day long,
Ah,
24 hours a
okay.
day.
So
You
I
can
don't
listen
need to
to
do
it.
anything. I just press
No,
play
no,
on
no. You
both.
don't. No, just press play on both. Sit back, relax, close your eyes. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
and just
Kev is the proper ambient person of this show. He keeps on sending ambient music all the time, even though we tell him stop sending. It's nice to have this in the background, actually.
yeah. I mean,
And
look. I mean, the reason for bringing Birdsong is because it started off as a live stream. I was doing it, on Instagram Live, Facebook Live in the first
yeah,
lockdown, and you could just live feed because it was from my phone. You could just hear the bird song from the garden,
yeah.
and everyone's like, "Oh, this is so nice to hear bird song." A lot of people were trapped in like these urban environments that you can really hear the natural world. So that's when I came up with the idea for the radio station. And that's actually my garden, by the way, looking upwards from my garden, just lying down. So that's kind of like the viewpoint for
It's a
the
nice
live
garden.
stream.
That's in London. What
That's
is
in
this?
London.
What
They
are
get
these
this nice
trees?
tree. Yeah, they've got this thing that's like my neighbor has this palm tree that I think they used to work for like Kew Gardens and Botanic Gardens, and they got
Mm,
this tree from them, so it makes it look a bit tropical.
yeah, beautiful.
So anyways, so the bird song is there, the music is there, and yeah, we've been getting a good response. I mean, the other interesting thing, just whilst we're talking about it, and interesting to say to your audience, we have a Patreon page, so we're looking at subscribers, and like we've got a
What's
module
the
that
page?
helps.
What's the page?
Patreon.com/ambient flow. So if you want to
You're
support
making a
the
mistake.
station,
You should do a Twitch.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
some people have said that to me. Some people have said that to me, but
Because Patreon has a problem. I'm gonna link the Patreon, but Patreon has an issue that you need to go on Patreon, and then you need to press this and this, and opposed to Twitch, you're just live and you just boom. It's like a TV station, you know.
yeah, I get that. I get that.
So it's very
Yeah,
easy.
yeah, I know. But the
It's never
Patreon thing
too
is
late.
working well for us. The Patreon thing is working well for us. It's
That's
thank you
great.
for posting. Check out. You can support the station. The money goes back to the artists, right? So some of the money goes back to the artists. We're trying to create like a fair pay model for the artists and for the music community, obviously struggling and things like that
But is
with
this
no
all
gigs.
original music that you curated,
Yeah, yeah.
meaning for this specifically, or is this stuff that is already out there and you just use it? That's the
No,
question.
no. It's most of the stuff is already out there. We get sent loads of submissions. So whoever makes ambient flow that's listening to the stream, ambient music, sorry, that's listening to the stream, you can send us hello@ambientflow.com. Send us your releases, and actually, a good percentage is from stuff that just people have sent us that haven't been released or whatever. There's a good
Yeah.
percentage of music that's just released. We have the licenses to play, but we also want to support the artists. So we're building a community that allows fair pay to the artists back to to if they get a playlist on the station.
So what do I get as a super supporter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but 3 times. Okay. What do we get to?
Yeah. So
It's a
there's
good
like a
idea.
yearly thing if you want. Hey,
That's a
Ranks.
good idea. It tells you also how many patrons you have.
Yeah, we've got
That's nice.
112. We're all transparent. It's all about transparency.
That's nice. It
We're
looks
trying to build a
good.
little community,
It's gonna
and
be an
it's
app
yeah, it's
also. It's
getting
gonna
there.
be an app.
Yeah, maybe. We're looking at that. We're looking at that. It'd be
Small
nice to have
app
in your phone. Just carry the
like
birds with you in your pocket.
I mean, especially if you do for spaces that they can just you know. But I'm guessing they
Yeah,
can
yeah,
use
yeah.
the Chrome or something on the phone. Same thing.
Yeah, they can do that. I mean, for spaces, actually, we're just talking to Orfeo the Wizard, from
Hmm.
Red Light Radio.
Yeah.
He's got a space in Amsterdam. He wants to get it in Amsterdam in this little space called Hit Him. It's like art space cafe. So they're going
Yeah.
to start playing. I was just talking to them before this call actually. So yeah, there's nice opportunities come through just by getting out there and doing it, which I guess is the way that I've always approached things. Just get off your ass and get out there and do it. So yeah.
What else have you been up to in the last year, I guess? Already.
Man, yeah, passes by quick.
Yeah.
Um, I've
Shame.
been
I'm like, now it's a shame. We have to go back to work.
I mean, yeah, I mean, how's your schedule looking? Are you getting gigs now coming through, or what's
Of
the?
course, man. I'm gonna be DJing every day of the week. No, I don't know. We're working on something in London that I'm not supposed to say, but it's gonna be announced probably tomorrow. It's gonna drop. But other than that, I've been avoiding it a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have you been
there's a lot of
enjoying the
stuff going on
time
in the
out of the
US.
club?
Sorry again.
Have you been enjoying time not being in clubs and staying up late and things, or?
I love going to sleep early. I don't know. I'm gonna go to sleep late again. I was such a wreck when I was like in the weekends. I was such a wreck, and then chasing after it. Monday is the best day. I remember Mondays. Still now, Mondays are the best days for me. But you know, if that's the majority of where the income is, you need to work. Where we came here, we need to support. We have families. We have stuff to do,
That's
and
right.
it is what it is.
It is. It is. Yeah, I'm interested to check out what this London show is. Yeah, I'll be looking out for that
It's a big
tomorrow.
show. It's multiple shows. It's something new that we've been working. Actually, we've been working on it for a couple of years already. It's just now we're able to pull the trigger on it. Hopefully, it depends on
Yeah.
if stuff will work or not. Wait, just 1 second.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, I've been enjoying my time. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, I've been the same. The first lockdown I had a great time because yeah, it was just I got to spend some family time. I got this little baby boy now, 2 years old. He's going to be two next month. So I was
Nice.
just like, wow, this is great. I get a chance to be a dad for a bit and enjoy that time with him. So that was quite special. And now yeah, I'm kind of, obviously it's still great to spend time with him, but I'm kind of looking at, like what is the future? Where are we going to go after this mad crazy time? And see what happens. So I've got an album in the works. It's not quite finished, but it's coming. I've got a new release on our record, High Life. That I think I'm going to send to you, Chen. I think you're going to like this one. I did it in South
Please.
Korea. It's got a kind of disco halal vibe to it. One of the tracks anyway. So I'll send that over and see what you think. And
What
yeah,
about
there's bits. Yeah,
what
building up the
about High Life?
studio.
You guys been working on stuff lately? Because there's no,
Well,
or this gonna be the next thing on High Life?
we've got a release with Nicola Cruz.
Yeah,
That's the next
nice.
release. And then
Yeah,
we've
I
got
just
this
sent him a
release, which
message. I want him to get on the show, but he never answers me. I'll
man in
send him
demand,
again.
man in
I'll
demand. Yeah,
send
I
him
mean
again.
he did a great release. It's great little mini EP for us, like six tracks. So we're releasing that vinyl coming soon, next few months, I think, and then there'll be my release, which is like a two-sided anti-flow in South Korea kind of two tracker. So yeah, that's
Anything,
it's
anything the
unfortunate because
anything the crew here can listen to already, or too soon? Too
yeah, no,
soon
I'm gonna
for
send
the
it to
situation.
you.
All right. No, I'm
I'll
saying if
send it to
people
you.
can hear
Yeah.
it. Yeah, me,
Oh,
yeah,
people,
but I'm
no,
saying like
no,
in general.
no, I don't think I've got it uploaded anywhere. Otherwise, sorry, I will. Yeah, it'll be coming soon. Keep your
No
eyes
problem.
peeled for everyone
They will.
watching. But
They will for sure, and I will for sure because Oh, yeah, man, we gotta go back to
nice.
work.
Yeah. I mean, it was
It's
unfortunate
time.
because last year was the High Life 10th anniversary, right? And we had all these
Yeah,
plans for parties all over the place,
yeah.
and that all got completely canned. Um, we didn't. Yeah, had loads of releases as well, and all got pushed back to this year, maybe hopefully. So yeah, the whole year was a write off from that side, but there's positives and negatives, I think.
Same. Yeah,
Um,
same for Halal. It was Halal 5. Halal 5 that Maybe this year we'll celebrate. No, it's already now. It's Halal 6. This today was the first day of the 6 years ago. We released our first release.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I
Feels like you've
forgot
been
about
around
it.
for
It's
ages.
actually yeah, it feels like, but 6 years is a long time. I've been working hard for 6 years, so it feels like a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah, you have. You've probably got more releases than we've ever done in High Life. We've been going 10 years. So
I don't know. I stopped counting after one point. I stopped counting in a good way because because we changed. We did a lot of singles. We went more to a clubby direction. We came back with this, that, blah, blah, blah. But we're everywhere. Literally, we're everywhere at this point, and there's like I don't know, at least 60, 70, 80 releases. I don't know. I have no idea. But let's start listening to some music. What do you think about that?
yeah,
You're up for
absolutely.
it? You're up for it? You know how
I'm
the
up
show
for it.
works.
Not
You had the
really.
chance to. Yeah, you didn't have a chance to listen to see some older shows.
I've
So
had
basically,
COVID. That's
people
my
send.
excuse.
Sorry.
I've had COVID. That's my excuse for
Yeah,
everything.
you're lucky. You're lucky. You're one of the lucky. You've had COVID and you're over it. Now you can party all summer. No worry about antibodies. So you're good.
Mm,
What do you say about that? So
yeah.
we have our friends here in the community. Also, don't forget to join the hey Johnny, what's up? The Discord. I'm just doing like Discord, and don't forget to do all the whatever. And so they send in music. We listen to it. We say what we think about it in a professional way, in a A&R point of view, whichever you want to say. If you have nothing to say, you can also say nothing. But it's always fun to say some stuff about music. You know it is. I see a lot of nice keys behind you, so you know a little bit about your music. And Toothless TV, any
That's just a
genre,
thing
yeah,
for me. That's just
any
one of these
genre.
backgrounds. That's just one of these backgrounds you
Ah,
can
yeah,
buy.
it's like a Zoom background. Okay, that's good. So let's start with Mangaboo. See what they've done. Let me know if you can hear the music properly. Chris Pentland Park is in the house.
You know what you've done to me. It's hard even to believe.
Steven Moshi Moshi that doesn't want to come to my
Pull
show.
down, I was a
But he's in the chat.
cloud in the sky. Pull down in the water down.
Diago, thanks for the subscribe.
I remember where I belong, and I know that it's all I want. I remember where I belong.
Call Shulman.
Know that
Time to come.
it's all I want. You know what you've done to me.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big ups.
That's it. Nice. I'm sorry. I
Big
made a
ups.
cake today. I'm eating a cake.
I want some of that.
Mm.
Who's it? So Luigi, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's your track. Well done. Congratulations. I thought it was really nice. Really well produced.
As we say,
Vocal.
Command L, send to label. It's over. Send to radio. Command R. Or
I
would you have
mean,
done something different in the arrangement? If you think about
yeah.
more
I think
in a
I think
pop
it's
point of
interesting.
view.
I think it depends. It's difficult, isn't it? Because you get to the stage in a track and you're like, where am I taking this? Is this a club track? Is this like a radio track? What am I trying to do? And I feel like I don't necessarily know. Sometimes I think that's a good thing because I don't think music needs to fit into boxes. I mean, that's really what is my number one is try and be different, try and make it unique. I feel like firstly the vocal is amazing. I think you did amazing work with the vocals. I think like the recording, the layers, the doubles and stuff like all worked really well. Panning was nice. Her voice reminded me a little bit about Bajka, is that how you pronounce it? Like, Tides and Carl Craig remix, a little bit of
Yeah.
her kind of voice. Do you know her? Which is a voice, that
I
kind of
heard a little
vocal,
bit of
kind of like,
07 in it for some reason, but yeah.
yeah, it's that kind of era, like, it's a little bit like kind of 90s, but good in a good way, not dated.
The
Also
good
reminded me a
90s,
little bit
not the
good
Barbie girl
90s.
90s.
Yeah,
Even
exactly. It
though,
also reminded me. Go on.
what's the other Aqua? What's her name? Aqua?
Aqua had
Aqua?
another tune. Aqua.
Aqua. That's the name. That Aqua was
Yeah,
the
that's
name
the band name.
of the band, right? What was their
Yeah.
second tune? It was Barbie Girl, and what was the second tune? There was a second tune
I don't
also.
know. Ken, maybe.
What's her name? Lynn Nystrom. She's still alive. She's only 47. She's only like 9 years older than me. If only I've known. What was the name? No, around the world. My oh my. What was the other? They had a good tune
They have
also.
another song. Oh, really? Right.
Yeah, Turn
I
Back
can't remember.
Time. Turn Back Time was a great tune. Oh, Mr. Jones. Turn Back Time. But yeah,
Dr. Jones.
well,
What I was going
sorry.
to say,
I
yeah,
always do that. Sorry, I always name drop myself.
you
Name
always
drop
talk
myself
about
to that.
Barbie Girl.
Yeah. No, I always divert. I only always divert. Like I have a conversation OCD kind of like I just go somewhere and I come back.
That's cool.
But yeah, good tune.
Yeah, good tune. I think the vocal stuff, like, I work with a pop singer, Shingai Shiniwa. She used to be in a band called the
Mhm.
Noisettes, and that was my first experience of working with someone who has a great experience with in the pop sphere. And she recorded amazing. Like when I was in the studio with her, I was like, "Wow, this is like incredible!" Watching someone actually sing in this way and like being able to record them and stuff was amazing. But then when I go back to working on it, it was a struggle to work out like what do I do with it because the vocals themselves were like beautiful and amazing and powerful, but they weren't right for me. And I
Yeah.
feel like I had to edit them. I had to like, chop them up. I had to use them almost like samples to make them work for me and for Auntie Flow, my production. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's a thing that maybe Luigi is like struggling with. There's a couple of moments there when it went into a bit more of a chorus or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm like, are you
You don't
using
need
that
to use
because
all the vocals.
exactly, exactly,
You don't need to.
exactly.
I mean, the fact that she's singing doesn't mean that you need to use all of it. That's a lot of problems with a lot of things. I see it in a lot of tracks, also in club tracks that people now are adding vocals, and they're like, there's like moments in the tracks. They're like, yeah, it's like, what's the connection to the track? They're like doing like they're like riffing on it or whatever.
Yeah,
There were a few moments
yeah,
that I was like, I'm losing it for a second, but then it came back.
yeah. It did come back. I think you held it
Yeah.
together really well, and I think the beat was really nice. It
Yeah.
was it was kind of different thing going on. I don't think you needed the acid thing at the end.
Yeah.
It felt like it's a bit like, well, just that's maybe for the remix or something like the Acid 303 remix on the B side or something. But yeah, I thought it was a great track. Yeah, really really
Good
nice.
stuff. Good beginning. Good,
Yeah, really.
good opening. Good opening for the. Did somebody say NFT? Man, I'm doing everything possible to annoy everything in the world. I want to change the world in a good way. Is it possible? We've started. I've started. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna be. I'm gonna do it. Just, have you seen this new thing? This wearable. You know what's NFT? You know what's NFT. You're in the zone.
Yeah, I need to learn a bit more, but I've been trying to. I was listening to the Matt Dryhurst podcast about it, and I was like, "Ugh, this
Yeah,
is
basically it's the
another
future.
headache
I
to
wouldn't
learn."
say that it's not the future. It's already the past, but it's the come look at my collection, come look at my collection in a new way. Come look at my digital collection of
But how's it
stuff.
going to work for music?
There's a few things that's already been working. People are selling samples from their tracks and selling stuff, everything but the master rights. And they're selling albums with opportunities like Kings of Leon did, like an album. And then you get like 6 people got front row seats for the rest of their life in their shows. A lot of this kind of stuff. Uh, in the music, it's still old school kind of vibe because it's like people still feel like they need a physical thing. NFT in general, it's more a token that you prove that you have this kind of like something that you or you and a few other people have. So it's like if you would test press, if you do like 5 test presses, of a record, then that's the only thing that people have. So they will hold this, but the beauty about this, that for example, if you will do now, uh, I was only figuring all this thing in the night. I was dreaming about all of it. If you would be like, I have a loop that only 2-3 people have, for example, for a DJ, you know, every time they use the loop or they will sell forward this loop, you will get more money from it. You know what I mean? So this is the one thing that I'm missing, that I always said that I was looking at Discogs and I was like, if somebody's selling my record in 60, 70 euros, I want to have a piece of that also. I'm always saying
Yeah.
something like that. And this is the opportunity for you to have this. But it means that you
It's
need to
actually
do
one of the
less.
reasons that I don't actually shop on Discogs that much, like it's never been a big Discogs guy. I'm kind of like much more new music, and I
Yeah.
love this. I love Bandcamp and everything else because I know that the money flows more direct to the
Yeah, of course. But
creator.
I'm just saying, as a collectible, if you have
Yeah,
collectible
of course.
items, for example,
Yeah.
now I uploaded here. I will do the link. I uploaded here. For example, we did where is this? I'm just gonna do exclamation NFT so people can go to the link. So there is a website called Rarible, and we have a collection that I've started now of stuff there. And for example, I have let's see, my items, and I go, and there is this is a redeemable. You see, this is like a redeemable vinyl test pressing. So you can also get it physically. So it's not like for example, if you take a picture, and you upload just a file, somebody can now hold this file, and there's places are holding
Blockchain.
this files in escrow, you know, and people have the brag rights for it. You know what I mean? That's basically
Yeah,
what it is.
it's like that
People
Wu-Tang
have,
Clan thing where they had that one copy of the
yeah,
album, and
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So that's the vibe, and it comes from the future of things, because basically I would say that the future of things is free stuff. You give the big picture is free, but the pieces are going to cost money. So the album will be free, but you can get pieces from the album that will cost money for the people, and for you, you will keep getting more and more money from it. So I know it's a little bit
yeah,
futuristic for the music business, because it has been happening for art, for example, for a lot of digital art and gifs and videos and a lot of stuff that people create. Because it's a blockchain, and people need to pay in blockchain, and for example, in Rarible you need to use Ethereum or whatever, which is money like any other money, but this money is worth more also in the future. So meaning, not only that you buy something now, for example, in $50, that will be, let's say, $100 will be 0.0.5 Ethereum. Yeah, and then tomorrow the Ethereum will be worth, the 0.0.5 will be worth $300. That's already the money that you have on it, you as somebody, and you also the worth that you have on it, even if it doesn't it doesn't go up in worth when you are holding you're in possession of the art. The money that you paid for it, it's worth more. So even if you sell it in the same price, you will get money on it. So it's a
So have you been have you been
trio.
have you been buying anything? Have you bought anything? Are you
No,
doing
I'm just
Bitcoin
starting.
and
I'm just
things? Or...
starting. I'm just
Yeah,
starting. I'm just starting. And I'm gonna put a lot of rare records from the label on this, and then future. If you ask me what's gonna happen in the future, there will be only 5 6 DJs that will pay a lot of money to play a few tracks of yours. This is gonna be the future.
yeah.
If you ask me,
It's
it's
like
not a
when you
cool
think with these
thing, but that's the only
like
way that you're gonna make money. Because from what I see, the way that the music business is going, we're gonna make less and less, not more and more. Even though if you
yeah,
think Bandcamp and all this is great, but you need such a scale to make money that will even out the live business. So there's no
yeah,
so subscription based is great. It's not new. It's like somebody says dating app. In 10 years ago, there's gonna be dating apps for sure, but same thing is going to be
yeah,
for this. You have to be, that's the only way to be sustainable. And NFTs will promise you to be sustainable in 10, 20, 30 years, because it's always going to be on the blockchain, and as long as
yeah,
it passes through the hands of other people, especially in digital, like you have records, you collect records, you know how much your record worth.
mm,
But now
mm.
you make sure that the people that made it also will keep on getting the money. Because the
Yeah,
Beatles, for the White Album that cost the one album that sold for $300,000, as much as they made a lot of money, they didn't make money from that. you know
mm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like a more modern kind of model for like royalty and collection societies in a way, because that
yeah
they should be policing the rights, but often they don't have the technology or tools to be able to do that. It's based on you've probably done it yourself. You go and play a gig, and then there's someone at the clipboard asking you what tracks you played and stuff. And
yeah
does that money go back? Probably not. So if it was, based on each individual song or whatever, a
yeah
token
but imagine
and
if people now,
that,
for example, the future of Beatport, and that's a question I'm asking myself, people will stream music, they wouldn't buy anymore. So DJ will
yeah.
stream music, directly on the CDJs or from the computer. They will stream the music. They wouldn't buy it anymore and download it. This kind of archaic way of living, of downloading. Oh, you need to go to the shop and get a record, or you need to go and download something. Yeah, people downloaded. There was space. We could there hard drive are gonna be obsolete also. Because there's no reason
Yeah.
for hard drive when
Yeah.
everything is on the cloud. It's gonna be something very expensive. It became very cheap, and it's gonna become very expensive. The chips are gonna be very expensive in the future.
Mm.
So I'm asking myself, where are we as artists and labels? Where are we in this whole thing? You become another. It will become, and there won't be any way to make money other than giving the things that are on the side of the money. So this
Yeah.
is the only thing that you need to, or side of the music. So this is the only thing that you need to focus on. The
Mm.
side things. So NFT is it.
Mm.
For example, any NFT, if it's a shirt that only one person has a shirt, and or is it a file or a tune that you've done that only one person has it, and
I'm still
he
waiting for
wouldn't
my
have the
disco owl shirt.
he wouldn't have the master rights for it. That's the one thing that I'm wondering, if you can do it without having the master rights, you know. So he doesn't own the track, but he owns the bragging right for the track. So
Yeah.
meaning he becomes like a one person label in his kind of little thought.
Yeah.
That's what I'm babbling about. But enough about the
We
future. Go get the record. It's cheap. You can do whatever you want. It's like a bid. It's a joke. I just want to see how it works. I will send it to you. It's here. Like literally here. Like it's real. It's not just a photo. Stamped. When I used to stamp everything, I remember those days. I've oh, I think I broke it. Never mind. Let's hear some more music. What do you say?
go for it.
Where's the links? The links. Gerard, the links. Manuel Gicuti. Less is more mix. Have we heard this one already? Okay, you haven't heard it. That's the beauty about the show, because every time it's a different guest. But I'm still here. And I hear it. The new guest he didn't hear it, but yeah, Kev, that's amazing. It's kind of digital clothing. I the future. It's here. Finally. We can live with it. We can do our shit. We can listen to records and fucking sell NFTs. We're good. We can live all of it together. Kev, where can I wear the cyber clothing? That's what I'm asking myself. It's very cool. Where can I wear the cyber clothing? To what? I'm gonna get this Huda poison green. Great track. Really, really, really good. Fuck, this we gotta see. Yeah, bro, you killed it. What can I say? It's a great track. What is this shit? Wait, before, what is Earth 2.0? Future for second Earth, a metaverse between virtual and physical reality with a real geolocation. Can I buy a geolocation spot? Can somebody buy my geolocation and use it for internet
Whoa.
bullshit? Is this the future? I'm gonna buy land. Wait, I gotta buy land. What is this shit? Where is this? Go back, go back. It's a
Is that
nice
an actual
airport
place?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is this?
LA or
Go
something
back,
like
go
that?
back, go back. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
California. Let me buy it. Let me go. Zoom in on your house.
You can
Where's
find the
London?
garden for ambient flow.
Somewhere here in the middle. No, London. This is
North, north,
London.
north
Here's
London.
North. Wait, let's see. This is like where's this is like Finsbury Park somewhere here. No, where's this
I'm
shit?
actually close to Finsbury Park. Yeah.
It's this, right? This is Finsbury Park.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
It's like
Yeah.
this is your house.
So what is the deal
Tiles
is you can buy
selected. I'm gonna buy this. Tile selected. Okay, this is my new spot. How much is it? What is this number of money? Buckhurst Hill. I don't want to live in. I don't want to buy Buckhurst Hill. I want to buy something better.
I think Weatherspoons are trying to buy the subby. Sorry, just chatting to the chat. How do I chat on the chat? Like type.
With
type.
the on Twitch. Let's say
on
I want to
Twitch.
buy. I want to buy.
This is
I want to
BG.
buy London City Airport. LCY.
Oh, there's the
London
O2. Why don't you buy the O2?
No, I want London City Airport. Can I buy it? Can I buy it? No, there's no tiles. I want a tile, and
You
it
could
doesn't
probably
give me.
get it quite cheap now because no one's really flying. So
Yeah, that's why I want to get it. They're probably gonna close it also in a bit. Buy land. Can we buy the land already? I think I'm already late. It's already out. It's just like the Tesla factory. I think in California, that's how it looks like. So I'm guessing it's some Elon Musk bullshit. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna buy my hometown. See if I can find it. This is Tel Aviv, right? Yeah. Have you been to Tel Aviv? Not yet.
yeah, yeah,
I've been, right?
yeah, yeah.
This
yeah.
is the airport. So my house is around. I'm gonna buy the football field next to my house if I can find it. Okay,
I
anything.
can believe how
Let's go
small
in.
it is. You can probably find it.
Oh, here are tiles. Here is it. Here it is.
Oh,
It
cross.
looks like it, but it's not.
Oh,
It's not this one. It looks like it, but I think it's here. Whatever. Let's get this thing. I want to buy all this. I can just search. Okay, it's cheap. It's fucking cheap. I'm gonna buy it. 30 tiles. No, Nestiona. I don't want to live in Nest. I don't want to buy virtual Nestiona. No. Far Sava.
Someone already owns a sub club. That's funny.
Oh, far. Oh, he even knows what I want to buy. Look, straight to the stadium. Oh my god. Is this real life? I want to have all this. This is all mine. Okay, I'm gonna buy it. Details. Buy now. Earth 2.0. So I'm not gonna buy it now. Wait, I'm gonna play music. What's going on? But I just want to see what's going on. What are you doing with this?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just feel like we need to buy it so I can just understand what's going on with it. I don't
How
have
much is it?
account. I don't know. I'm trying to understand. It's like $20. I'm gonna buy the whole city. Sign up. Okay, I'm gonna sign up.
Yeah, it's interesting how market demands. Because if it was $20, then someone would just
I
be
don't.
like, "I'll buy the whole world of the city," and you would be able to do that with not so much money, and then the whole game is over or something because someone just owns the whole world.
I just know that now you buy this no price per tile. What is E? Is it Ethereum or is it You buy adverts. I don't know. Let's see. I want to see. If I buy now, what's the? It's $18. But what do I get from that? Look, I got like geotagging for it. I got geotagging for it. What am I? What is this? And then it's okay. I think I know what it is about. I'm gonna buy it later, but I think I know what it is about. It's like a new commercial space, a new ad space.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm gonna
Yeah.
run virtual scale of Earth, beginning of exciting future. The central global body built on the Mapbox technology with greater geographically linked digital grid layers that spans the card locally. And then what? How do I know? Can I buy if it's already on? Whether then how can I customize? I don't care. I've already bought some land. I'm excited for what's next. Any teasers? Yes. Create coming release. Okay, so you just buy stuff and you don't know what's gonna happen with it.
Yeah.
Oh, this day is Yasin, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it all mean? What are we doing with this? What are we doing with this? No, I'm honestly, I'm like, my brain is
Uh,
exploding. What are we doing this? What are we doing with this? I bought all this shit. I'm gonna buy the whole city. What am I doing with this space after? What can I
yeah.
do with it? It's a Ponzi
It's a
scheme.
Ponzi scheme.
Everything is a Ponzi scheme. Life is a Ponzi scheme. Twitch is a Ponzi scheme. No, it's not. Manuel Gigutti. Manuel Guti. What a great track. I'm very happy that you took our advices. I didn't even remember the older tracks, sorry. But this track is super super nice and very cool UK vibes, I would say. What do you think?
UK. I don't know. I didn't get the UK. Yeah, it's a cool track.
You didn't get the
Yeah.
UK
I
of
mean,
it?
I like the noise. Whatever it was that came through after the breaks. You know, just the
Yeah.
that kind of noise. That was
You
cool.
didn't like it or you liked it?
Um, I like that one. I like
All
that.
right.
I didn't like I didn't like the kind of clap snare thing.
Yeah.
That was my one thing. I don't think it's needed to have that. I think that yeah, I don't know, personal thing maybe, but it seemed a bit cheap. It seemed like it's not
Yeah.
really
Let me
maybe
see.
just
Let me
like
see for a
we're gonna
second.
yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I would probably just take it out. I don't think it needed it. But yeah, I guess that's
Yeah, I
my
don't
opinion.
understand. A lot of people. Clap is a structure that is very hard to deal with, and people don't see it yet. You know what I mean? It's like when you put a clap on something, it means that you're always going to keep me in place. Uh, uh.
Yeah,
Okay, so I can't move really any other direction but to your clap all the time, as
yeah,
opposed to me floating in space. I don't think there is claps in space because it's open kind of. Okay, too much philosophical today, but yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah. No, it's a good point, you know, because yeah, I mean, this music is all done on a beat. Obviously, most all dance music really is, and yeah, having a clap really helps to have that metronome in the dancers' kind of brains kind of
Yeah,
activated or whatever, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Personal thing would be to take it out, but whatever. But
but
good, yeah,
sometimes
well
it's
produced.
good and sometimes it's bad.
Yeah, I think when it's good, it's like the kind of the Doppler effect crack, clap or whatever,
Yeah,
when it's just like really intense
yeah.
and it's just like this motoric machine
But
thing. The other side of it is obviously like the disco clap, which is kind of cool. But
yeah,
that would be much more of an actual real life kind of hand clap or
yeah.
layered hand claps or whatever. So you know,
I like
yeah,
when it's not in the right time. When you quantize everything, you can hear the quantization. I'm guessing. I don't know. Quantize. I guess.
yeah,
Okay.
quantization, yeah.
So I guess you can hear it, and then you're like, you live in a box. It's a box sound.
Yeah, which is fine if you're Doppler effect or you're trying to go really super future. But if you're trying to make
Yeah,
something a little bit more loose, is yeah, I try to typically record hand claps and then just don't really chop this beginning part out so much. So when you're
Yeah,
putting in the track, it's like you've got a little bit of space.
yeah.
There's a little bit of an attack and delay, attack coming through that just takes it slightly off of the beat.
Other than that, I very much like. It was a very on point kind of track. Okay, next up, next up, next up. I like Roman. You've started in. It's like I missed the whole beginning of the conversation when I pressed play. Where are your birds? I need to add the birds here in the background.
Exactly. I was thinking this is going in the ambient flow direction.
I think it would fit perfectly to ambient for without the kick,
Yeah.
without the
Yeah,
whole.
Do me an
Sometimes I don't
ambient
understand the
remix.
kick. Yeah.
No, I like the kick. I actually like the kick on this. I think the beat is like that kind of DJ Python, kind of like almost slow down, dubby reggaeton sort of style beat. I quite like that. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I was gonna
Very, it's the difference between ambient and Balearic. It's more Balearic kind of sound than
over
ambient,
there.
It's more beachside, than being ambient in a closed space.
Yeah, yeah.
This,
Again, I thought it was nicely produced. Like
yeah.
everything is in the right place. I think it's got a kind of like same as the track. Like 90s. Yeah, Rax has
Hmm.
said it as well. 90s kind of vibe. It's weird that I'm coming back or something. But
In
yeah,
30 years, it's time.
yeah, maybe we're showing my age,
30?
showing our age.
More. I
Yeah,
don't know.
something like that. I
I
don't know.
like the 90s. I'm happy for it to come back. 90s was fun. 2000 was shit.
Mm,
The 90s was
yeah.
was very fun. Wow, wow, Misano. What's going on here? What is this photo? You're good, man. With the little
Let's go. Let's
dove.
go.
The little dove on the shirt. The original mix. We're in for a treat. Ah, by the way, overall it was a good track, Roman. The beginning I would just evolve to it, not just start direct. I feel like my tolerance to listen to club music is very low in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
What is Noir Bazaar in Moscow? I haven't heard about it. Yeah, Misano, it doesn't fit you to do original mix. You've been here for a while. You know that we don't like this. Tune is good. Snare rolls are not allowed anymore. No more snare rolls in the world. It's over. It's pre-corona snare rolls. Also wash noises, white noises, all this shit. Over. You know, your family is from Goa, right?
Yeah, I saw the Goa trance, the Goa
No, because
trance.
it's not about this. Because for us, this is Goa trance and the vibe of it. What is the music in Goa for people from Goa? That's what I always ask myself. Because we always say Goa, 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 and for us, it's just
Mhm.
stupid people like us that went to Goa and took over this beautiful piece of land,
Yeah,
and brought
yeah.
shitty music, and then came back after everybody was drinking from a bucket all the kinds of alcohol together and smoked hash and whatever.
Mhm.
What's Goa for people from Goa? That's what I want to know.
So they speak a language called Konkani. with a K, Konkani. So there's some Konkani music. I mean, I'm not an expert. I've never lived in Goa. My mum's side of the family is all from Goa, and I've been there a few times. And actually, my name Auntie Flo comes from my actual Auntie Flo in Goa, who still lives there. She's still alive. She's kicking it. And actually, when I went over there, my India tour a couple of years ago, like I went and met her, and she was singing to me all these hymns because Goa is a big Catholic country. So she's Catholic, so she was singing all these Konkani language hymns,
I want
which
to
was
hear
very
it.
sweet.
Konkani. I'll
Yeah, I
tell you
might put
why.
one of my I might put one of my new album,
There will
which
be.
would be nice. There may well be Anti Flow featuring Anti Flow, the original, the
That's
OG.
amazing.
I'm working on that. But
Where can I
I
find
the guy
Konkani
that was
music?
the guy that was hosted. So look, check out this singer called Lorna. Lorna. I think
Okay.
that's her artist name, Lorna. Lorna Corderio, I
Wow.
think, or
Wow.
something. But like,
This
yeah,
is amazing.
Lorna. She's cool. She's like, yeah, one of the most famous.
Oh, wait.
La 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 la.
Now this guy I can connect to.
La la la. La la la. La la la.
What? What?
Devan makarotun.
What's with this Hawaii vibes? The island music. What's going on here?
Talent moja gatle.
Wait. What?
Down to na thao. Talia joya kadun down to na.
I don't understand. I don't understand. It sounds Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oldies to goldies. No. No, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. You want to see that? That's funny actually.
These guys.
It's the same guy, I'm guessing, no? Yeah, it's the same guy. Big tune. This fellow or two or this duo, no, it's one person. He has more views that we will ever have. But that aside, what is this? No, I'm guessing this has nothing. Indian Latin jazz? Is that a thing? Okay.
So there's
Okay.
a big Portuguese influence and everything because
Yeah.
it's Portuguese. So it's Catholic country or Catholic state, I guess, and it's big Portuguese influence, and they speak Konkani, the original language. So I don't know so much about it, to be honest. I need to dig a little bit deeper.
Dig. This could be your Goa flow, but then I don't know. Anything that you write Goa on, you will see psytrance. If I just literally write Goa, it's psytrance. Misano, this track is good. It's a little flat, if you ask me the realness. To be real with you, it's not a bad track. It's just flat because there's nothing that stands out of it. It builds nice. It is built nicely, and it has nice sounds, but it's flat in the way that I didn't take anything from it for myself, if I'm honest.
I thought the interesting for me was the way the arpeggiator was used. I don't know. There was a little bit of a step, or maybe it was out of time, or I couldn't quite work it out. But it was a little bit not as predictable as I thought. There was a little bit of and I was like, oh, okay, that's quite cool.
But I'm looking in the Goa sound. I'm looking for something that will fucking make me freak out. I love Goa trance, but you can bring it, and bring the Goa trance to our sound now, and it's possible. And a lot of people are doing it, like even Red X's and this kind of stuff. They're doing a lot of this kind of new Goa. This is a little. The beauty about Goa music that for us, the Goa psytrance that was like in your face, kind of loud and kind of very punky, and everywhere, and not built into boxes. You never knew what to expect. In the, for example, if you're here, I wanna play it for a second, if you don't mind. Yeah. I don't know if you know it. No. Forgot the name of the track. Where's this one? Hallucinogen. You know this one? I don't want to pay too much. This is one of my favorite track. I'm guessing everyone is Mike. What's his name? Michael Phosphor or whatever was his name. Come on, YouTube, you're so slow today. You never knew what to expect when you hear it. Simon Phosphor and Rajaram. Yeah. Bring this. This is the vibe that you need to bring. Not the indie dance beatport vibe. You know, this is the vibe. This is the music I listened to when I grew up. You know, this is what I like. But there's so many like stop and plays in this kind of vibe. You never know what's gonna happen next. Big tune. So what am I saying before they will mute my stream? That don't do it flat. It was nice, but it was just flat for me. That's all I meant. Moving on.
Actually,
How much time do you have
with
today, by the way?
me, well, interesting enough, I've got a call at 5 that I need to jump to, like, so in 40 minutes.
All right.
But
So
that's about, have you heard of this, like, psilocybin? You know, the drug in like mushrooms and things, and I
Mhm.
guess as referred to in a lot of kind of like the kind of Goa trance sort of scene. So I've been asked to be involved with this research project in music and psilocybin. So that's quite interesting.
Which part?
Well, I don't know yet. It's the first call, so I don't know what they're going to ask me to do. So maybe both, but probably the music side. But it's really interesting because it's
Like
all about
microdosing,
microdosing,
seeing the
tripping,
reaction, seeing the reaction to
introspection.
certain types of sounds, and
Exactly. So it plays into
I
all the
can.
sound therapy stuff I've been doing as well. You know, so it's
Can they research my sound? Meaning, not that I'm flying over myself to have the most, but I think I have something that's very special in this kind of happy, sad, and I want to see how other brains react to it, which is not my. So I would be interested to see
Yeah.
how it
Yeah.
goes down.
I'll try and put your music in the playlist.
Kev, can you microdose and listen to my music and tell me how you feel? Like, write down what you feel. Maybe I should do a research. Just like do Disco Halal microdosing services. No? It's a good idea. Sorry. It's called microdose. It's a micro. You can't. Okay. Next. Diago. far the best tune I heard from this fella. So far, I've been doing this a lot. This is like the 40 something show. But very nostalgic also, very kind of old school. Yeah, Ibiza kind of style, but in a good way. Not in the bad way of
Everyone is
Ibiza.
dreaming of the sun and not dreaming of the
Yeah,
club, I guess. That's
yeah.
what I'm getting so far.
Outside, to be outside. Really nice,
Really nice, really well produced. Congratulations
Yeah,
to
yeah. Diago, congratulations.
Iago.
You've
Yeah.
made this few moments. You gave us a good moment now. I have to say, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody
I don't know.
says, my friend said, wait, I gotta open this. My friend says it sounds like Koiksop. I disagree. It is better. Schmick. That's a comment. I'm reading a comment. It's funny. Let's see what's going on. What is Schmick? Schmick. Something in German, I'm guessing? Schmick? It's very Suroixop. Very remind me. More than reminds me. Remind me. Because it sounds like remind me of Koiksop.
It's only been a week.
What's up, boy? Never read what other people send you. Like never read other stuff. Just read what people send you. Don't look at other people's phone. Same thing. What do we think about this track?
I thought it was nice. Yeah, I see the Royksop connection. There's no kick, is it? I didn't really notice one, but I
No,
thought that
I
was
don't know
quite
what
nice.
happened
I thought
there.
it was a nice touch. Actually, I prefer, like, to be honest, I think like loads of DJs should or producers should make more tunes with no kick, so the DJ can choose when the kick comes in. You just have a little kick.
Yeah, I have a kick.
No. have a kick in a
I
loop
brought a
and
kick
just
with me.
whack it in when you want. Then you're in control
Yeah.
of the breaks. I
Yeah.
get annoyed, like some tracks I just like can't deal with because they get too long a breakdown or whatever. And I'd
Yeah.
love just to be able to control that aspect of it and things a little bit more. But I quite like that track. I like the very computer, exactly, like kind of like quite cheap. I've got like loads of cheap Casio keyboards, and I like that kind of
What's your favorite
raw
cheap
kind of-
Casio?
the S. Well, what have I got here? I've got the SA1. They're not. I mean, to be honest, they all sound basically the same. But the classic one is SK5. So I was just getting my hang on. This one.
150 euro.
This is
My
the-
favorite Casio.
This is the classic one because you can actually sample. It's got the dog sound on it.
Show me. Show us.
It's got. I haven't got it plugged in, but it's got like
Uh.
you can actually just you can.
Ah,
do some,
yeah,
like,
I
little
remember it.
mini sampler. You can actually. It's got a microphone. So like
Nice.
here,
Yeah.
you can like talk into the mic and you can little sample your voice, and it sounds really shitty,
Hmm.
but it's cool. And then there's a laser gun, and then there's a dog. That's the dog sound, and that's been used in like loads of tracks. Like whoa, whoa.
What's the name of it? You don't need to play it. We can just play it. What's the name of it? Which model is it?
SK5.
SK5. The wonders of the internet. So it's one of the earliest samplers, basically.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Gear Facts. Today I'm looking at another classic sampling
Sampling? Play it already.
and choosing one of the waveforms. Pretty quiet sample there, but
What's this accent? That sounds good. That sounds very Ethiopian kind of vibe. Very kind of West African sound. That's nice. You made tracks with this? Tracks that we know?
Yeah. All of my first releases like were made from these, maybe not that Casio, but like various other kind of like £10 Casio keyboards. Like my first releases were like that.
Nice.
Like everything. In fact, loads. First 2 albums was Casio. It was all this Casio keyboard.
Shout out to Casio for helping your career at the beginning.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, this sounds the kick that you've been missing. I'm gonna take a pass on this, if you don't mind, and we move forward because we have more time. We don't have too much time. Yeah, it was very loud and hard to judge. Let's see what Yasin made. The cinematic Yasin.
Dance with the conch.
Kev knows you.
Dance with the conch.
He wants to know. They name
Actually,
names.
no.
They named names.
Mega fan. No, yeah, Brazilian conch shell.
You have it?
No, I was in Brazil. I was in Sao Paulo. I was working with this this percussionist guy, and he had a conch shell and he played it, and that's where that track came from.
So here you have it, Kev. It's not a sample. Stop using samples, people. Go and record real
Go to
musicians.
Brazil.
Yeah, go anywhere. At this point, go to the local shop and just record somebody that does something. try to subscribe, you can just do subs. Subscribe. Subscribe. Cheap ass people. It's not even $5. What do you want? A free sample? I'll give you a free sample. Thanks for the subscribe, Timber Music. Just for that, I'm gonna play you next. That's a serious man. Just press on the subscribe. That's how you get it done. Thanks, Mauro. Keep it up. Keep it up on the hype train. That's how you do it on Twitch. You don't wait. You push people. I think. I don't know. What do I know? So far, this is the best thing you've sent me in all this period of life. Second best. Alright, people on Facebook, we're logging off. Come to Twitch. Twitch TV / Disco Halal. Peace. Actually, it stopped in a good place because this is too much. What are you, Carlos Santana?
I like it.
You like the little masturbation there?
I quite like it.
Little stare. Let's hear it again.
Yeah, I know.
Carlito Santana.
I think it's used to release. I don't know if you still do it anymore.
What are you saying? I can't hear you. The music is too
Alright,
loud.
this is like the kind of stuff you released, like the earliest releases, you know, that you did on Halal.
Yeah?
A
Nah.
little more like indie dance, crossover kind of stuff.
Nah, I never had masturbating guitars on it.
No, well, no, I'm not talking about that.
No, I'm
But like
joking.
the bass.
But it's cool. It's nice. It's a
Bass
very
is
down
really good.
tempo. Oh, I think this part we will like more from here on.
ادوات النحلة وقالت
It's more the vibe.
ما عندي وزير طماع يداري قلت لها شوفي يا شامة ظريفة ناس
شوفي.
العدل ولاد المشرف تريكة المختار ربي يحجبهم من مكايد كل
Arabic is such a
غشاش.
beautiful language.
قالت النحلة السلطان طبيب والراعي مضروب ولا وزير ابن الخبارة
talk. I want to hear your thoughts about it.
Mine, bass is
Yeah.
really good. I would take that bass loop and the rest. I mean, it does go a bit intense. I agree. That's just me.
Very
I mean, I try to
cinematic.
avoid. Yeah, I mean, look, it's really well nicely done. I quite like the guitars. I like the you know, I always like kind of, you know, taking it outside the box and plugging stuff in
Yeah.
and whatever. So you know, that's kind of cool. The break for me is not for me personally. I would not do that kind of break and make it really intense because I mean, I'm guilty of this myself. Is like it's so tempting as a producer to like kind of really just try and make it the most epic track, you know, that
Yeah.
you can of all time. But actually, what probably does well or better or you know has more longevity is stuff that you know is more of a groove based thing, you know. Anyway, it depends what you want to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's all good and it's well produced and everything. I have nothing to say about that. I just, it's a little intense for me. It's just busy. I don't know. I'm trying to say, what is it going for? Like, what's the, where's, you know, what am I supposed to do with it? That's what I'm asking myself. If just to listen, I enjoyed listening it. As a DJ to
I guess
DJ,
it's yeah.
thanks
That's
for the
even the thing.
sub, Kaio Maga.
It would have to be like in the most perfect place in the most epic sort of set in the middle or something, and then it's like a moment. But I don't know if it would really get to that level. And be done that
Yeah,
much.
I
So
don't
that's
know.
what
I
I
don't
mean.
know
If
what to do.
you strip back a few levels, then it would get you know you would get a lot more kind of like life out of it. I think, but it you know I don't know. I don't want to be too critical. It's cool.
By the way, this is not a sub per play kind of life. By the way, we're not doing that.
How
You
many
can
demos do you get
subscribe or
sent?
not. We're still gonna be here.
How many demos do you get sent now? You must get
A
so
lot,
many demos.
a lot. Usually, we need to do 3-4 hours to listen to all of it. But
So not
time is
more than
short.
John Peel.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Shorter break, yeah. Yeah.
It's less. Do a dub version. That's what I always tell people. Take this and do a dub version. Your own dub. I'm enjoying this show, by the way. I mean, I've done a lot, so I already know if I enjoy it or not. I'm enjoying it. The beginning is good. That's what I'm worried about. The John Phil sessions. Feel. John Phil. You know what? This track has potential. It's just the build is wrong. Like the long intro made me feel like there's something big is gonna happen, but nothing happened. Just a kick came in, basically a kick and a bass. It's nice, it's smooth, like people say, but it doesn't have this element of a classic deep house. This is deep house, by the way, like the real house. It doesn't have the elements for it. More airy stuff, more weird vocals, bigger sounds, and at the same time, that's what it's not there. It's a good loop. I would do a big loop from all of this and just open it and develop it to a track. It's just a loop. What I've heard now, a long loop.
Yeah, I would put in some more elements, and I would also focus on some maybe more percussion sounds that are like, I don't know, that you record yourself or something, like clap. We talked about claps earlier. Like something that just brings it to life, that makes it more sort of true to you. Something like that, because at the moment I think I've heard like a lot of tracks kind of similar, and it might just get washed away. But you're on the right track.
Exactly. It needs to be. I mean, if you guys want to know why Anti-Flow's music stands out, it's because everything sounds, and not everything sounds like it is recorded and is personal, and the tracks have stories behind it. Yes, they started from a loop, I'm sure, like everything else, but they developed with this all these elements, and this created the sound. So this was a good loop. The bass line, the roads. Okay, I like this vibe, but from this you need to take it to yourself, because this exists in many forms and many tracks, and very successful stuff also. All right, 2 more tracks. You got 2 more? You got 2 more in you?
Yeah.
All right.
2. Let's go.
My computer is bugging out today. All this Earth 2 shit. Earth 2. That sounds bad. Earth 2. It's this Earth 2 movement. Fucking scammers. They just want your money. The scammers, wherever there is money, there's scammers. I'm gonna sublet my sublet. Virtual sublet. You don't have to go there. It's a virtual Airbnb. You just sublet it. Geo Airbnb.
The Matrix or something.
Why do I have a St. Patrick's Day hat on my logo?
Because it's today.
That's weird. I'm like in my head, thank God this fucking flute went away. Chris, don't be mean, Chris, don't be mean. You need some rosé skin on it. Ah, nice, you can edit the emoji. That's cool. If you guys want to have the original emojis, or emotes as they're called here, subscribe. This part is too long, by the way, irregardless of anything else. You know,
Yeah.
I want to be blunt. Not that I'm not usually. I hear a lot of good elements, but they're covered in a lot of white bullshit. You know, it's a very white version of something could be very tribally and very nice. You know, it's either I was annoyed by the bass line when I heard the flutes, and then I was annoyed by the flutes when I was in the bass line. You know, when I was like trying to vibe on the bass line. So it doesn't work together. I understand the pumping need of doing this kind of bass line for this kind of tracks where are very kind of like Tulum vibes and this. I understand. I said my piece about it many, many times. I've decided this month and the months coming forward to be understanding, an understanding person, and not to be a hater. I understand. But this doesn't work, sadly. It's either this or this. I like the tribally. I think it does have the potential to be something very interesting. Shakers and this, they're nice and this kind of vibe. Just this bass line, it's a very white bass line. I will call it like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think it would work really effectively in a Tulum kind of club, right?
Yeah.
What does people call it? Like Organica House or something?
Organic house.
Organic House. I have a
Yeah.
client in, so I also do like playlists. I've got a playlisting business, and we do playlists for like bars and places, restaurants, hotels. And we got a client in Abu Dhabi, and this is exactly the kind of vibe that they would want. It's like a kind of wellness spot, and you know,
Horses.
bar and,
Horses back in the back of the sound.
Yeah,
This kind of-
exactly. In fact, you could send me this, and I'll probably put it in a playlist. But for them, yeah,
Yeah,
it
send
needs a
them.
bit rough. It needs a bit of toughening up. I mean, I think you've got people like Trick that do this kind of, you know, very kind of deep,
Yeah.
kind of tribally sound really fucking well, you know, and it's like
Yeah.
it's using a little bit more distortion or like I don't know, just roughing it up a little bit and making it really kind of like raw. To make it kind of work, because I mean, I'm drawn to like flute sounds. Still, might be a bit cheesy, but I'd still kind of like
Yeah.
that.
Good
vibe,
flute
you
is a
know?
good flute, by the way. No. Don't be
Yeah,
a
so
hater
it's-
about flutes. I like good flutes.
No, I like flutes. I'm a big fan. But
A
it has
good
to be-
flute is a
yeah.
good flute. That's all I can say about that. But there are some bad flutes. Is this flute original? Maga. What was the name? Sorry. What was the name? Maga. Yeah. Is this flute is original? Is this samples? Tell us a little bit more about this track, please. While we go to the next track. Okay, this is short, so we can do 2 tracks before we go.
Yeah,
very
I
short.
short. 3 minutes.
Okay, so that's exactly it. The last 3 minutes of Timber. I understand if these tracks are original, is there samples, it's a remix, it's somebody and somebody and somebody and somebody. So Timber, tell us some more stuff because it's really good. Really, really good. If it's all original, I would love to have it on my Good,
Nice,
very good.
nice, well produced. They
Yeah,
again, it sounds like we talked a few tracks sound like 90s. I mean, it has like kind of that kind of
yeah.
vibe, old MPC beat and things.
I
But yeah,
love
vocals
that.
are good.
I would love that the '90s new soul kind of vibe will be back.
Yeah,
But yeah, good shit, good shit. Honestly, I don't know these people, but now I understand that he's on vocals and he's on bass. Okay, that's cool, man. Good shit. No,
yeah.
I just
Shout
okay. Now I get it. Really, really good shit. No, I just didn't understand. I know. I never understand. It's like a different word for me. You see this kind of files and you have no idea what's going on. It's like beats. People are making beats.
Shout out to the shout out to the band. There's a band
Yeah,
that's new.
Timber. Good shit, Timber. We like you. You're doing it right. Um. Okay, that's our time. No, we gotta go.
Yeah, I've got to go. I've got to learn about mushrooms and music.
All right. I want to learn about that also. I'm gonna prepare a little raid so we can raid somebody, and it's gonna be my friend Barak, of course, because he does some great shit. And thank you. Thanks for this short but fun 2 hours.
Yeah,
And
thanks,
everybody
Jeff.
join us again on Friday. We got Anna Pryor from Metronomy. It's gonna be a sweet one also. And yeah, I'll get him back. I'll get Brian back. Don't worry.
Happy
See
to.
you later.
Bye, guys.